Good ball game. Definitely a good weekend for the Titans. I thought we played good baseball. We were efficient in what we did. Not very often do you score 2 runs on no hits, but we did that. And I think we got 1 hit, a 3-run home run. Gave us a little cushion that we needed. I think Bibes was amazing. His first collegiate start was here in February, and I think he went 2/3 of an inning.
1/3.
1/3? Sorry, I was a third off. And I thought he was pretty dominant tonight. Hammered the curveball when he needed to hammer it. Had a good fastball. Spotted it up good. Before the game, I said, dude, you got nothing to lose, have fun. And I think he had some fun today. And it's hard to do that as a freshman in this environment.
Tanner, what was the difference? I mean, obviously, first start of the year is just worlds away from this. What was working today? What's different about you as a pitcher from the beginning of the season to now?
I just think this entire season has kind of just humbled me and made me more mature, and kind of just made me realize that I'm not the best, and I need to work harder at it. And I've been working hard this entire season, and it just happened to pay off today.
I'm assuming you have not had a college game like this before.
No.
I assume you had a game plan coming in about fastball curve and when to use them and all that. And what did you just know you were on from the beginning? Or?
In the bullpen, I was okay. Wasn't really anything special as I got out there. I mean, I knew I was on. I didn't know in the first inning that it was going to be like that, but it ended up being like that. And when I got comfortable. I just put on cruise control.
What did you feel was working for you?
Fastball curveball.
How were you kind of able to attack their hitters? I mean, it seemed like the zone was a little wide. They were complaining about it a lot. How were you able to kind of use that to your advantage?
I didn't really think the zone was wide, but I mean, that might be a little biased. But I just realized that the umpire was giving me the certain pitches that was working for me. So I decided to why not keep doing the thing the umpire's giving me.
Ruben, you come up, your team only has 1 hit, that you got a 2-0 lead, a couple of guys on base. Looked like it was a breaking ball low in the zone. Is that what you hit?
Yes, sir. I don't know. I was just looking for a fastball there, and he happened to hang that. And then it was kind of also in the back of my mind that Hookie told me right before that at bat that we had runners on. I couldn't do anything with it. So that kind of stuck with me, and I just didn't want to let my team down again.
What about making it through the regional and going to, I guess you're going to face Washington next week?
I think just from where we've come to where we are today is awesome. We've just all bonded together, starting out with so many new guys. It's been amazing. Not a lot of people thought we would get here from where we are, but we are, and we're going to keep going because we're a team and we're going to do this together.
I mean, you did the same thing last year, but it just seems like a completely different thing because of how you started this year and the turnover and everything else.
I think our motto for this year is just we expect it to happen. We worked our butts off all fall, all spring. Earlier in the year it didn't really pay off, but it's baseball. It's going to eventually pay off, and it has so far, and we're going to keep working.
Ruben, can you kind of talk about how special this is for you, not being able to play last year and now you're in the lineup after coming back from your injury back?
I think just being able to watch last year, that's the main reason why Hookie brought me on the trip, was just to watch and to learn, even though I wasn't being able to play. And the older guys, just seeing the way they took at bats and not letting the moment get too big for them. And I think that's what I took into this weekend.
Hookie, how different is this team from when you guys came up here at the beginning of the season?
A lot different. I mean, we've just settled into spots. Cardenal settled into third base, and Sahid settled in at short. Hank's been a spark plug all the way through it. Barry Hill's taken over center field and taken possession of it. Kobe is caught. I'll give Molfetta some credit. That guy caught a lot of innings as this went. But they've just settled in. The pitchers have settled into their roles. And you know, if they all do their job and you get a little lucky, good things happen. I'll take some luck, and we got a little bit. We didn't have any for a long time. But, you know, we hit 2 whole home runs this weekend. That was awesome.
Having Tanner step into the third starter role and being able to pitch this well in this kind of game, heading into a super regional, how big is that?
It's a big deal. I mean, he's been really good out of the pen. First inning of starts has kind of been his bugaboo this year. If he get past the first inning, he kind of cruised good with it. And, he didn't know he was going to pitch until, 2 hours before the game. No, I didn't tell him. There was no reason to tell him. I didn't even have his name written in a lineup card. We won. We wanted to know who we were playing. We thought Stanford you had to go right-handed against. They handle left-handers pretty good with all those big bombers in the middle. And so once we saw what happened in that game, I think Rouse came over here and told him, and he did exactly what he's supposed to do. He went out and pitched just like it was any day, and I thought his command was amazing. I don't know exactly, but he had at least 7 or 8 strikeout look-ins.
8.
And they were good pitches. Maybe they were wide, maybe they weren't. But when the umpire says it's a strike, it's a strike, no matter what anybody says. It doesn't matter, and I've taught these guys, when the umpire says you're out, you're out. Your opinion means nothing. As I always tell them, guys, ask me. Do you care? No, I don't care. Because the umpire is right. I can argue with him. Ruben tried once with very polite language, and the umpire didn't like it, and I think that happened to Tommy on the way by today. I think he was a little frustrated. But they had the same zone. I thought there were some pitches that I didn't like, but when you're winning and the zone might be a little bigger, you live with it.
You held Stanford to 3 runs over 2 games, 15 strikeouts today. Why was your pitching so effective?
Well, we pitch pretty good. We may not be the third best pitching staff in the country, but we pitch pretty good. Our guys, I think, between Bubik and Eastman, we'll see who the first guy is drafted tomorrow. Colton's pretty good. Workman is pretty good. Kanine is pretty good. They're very experienced in what they do. They have taught the younger guys a little bit of what's supposed to happen. We're learning to get leadoff hitters out. It makes it easier to pitch the inning when the first guy doesn't get on base. Usually if we get the first guy on base, we did a couple times, and scored a run without getting a hit. Earl Weaver is way past me, but, I'll take home runs because that 3-runner was right on for me. But, I'll take the run with no hits. We weren't going to give them back.
Tanner, when did you have any inkling before you were told that you were going to pitch, and what's the first thing that comes into your mind when you're told 2 hours before first pitch that it's you?
Just how to keep my mind clear, how to be open to anything that Hookie was going to propose, because it's ultimately his decision and not mine. Obviously, I wanted to pitch, and he gave it to me, and I ran away with it.
What do you guys think about the possibility as a 3 seed being able to host a super regional?
Honestly, I don't give a shit. We're still playing. That's all I care about is we lived for another week and we got some lives left, and we'll see what happens.
What about you guys? What do you think about potentially playing back at Goodwin?
I think it's pretty sweet. We're just happy we're still playing. We think we deserve this, and whoever it is, or Washington, we're going to be ready to play.